chosen ones, empaths, you might have picked up on something with the narcissist, something about their character, something about the way they're doing something, like you work them out, but you figure them out. And even if you didn't say anything to the narcissist or make it aware, like make it known, the narcissist recognizes nonverbal communication, so body language. They pick up on cues that you're detaching or you figured them out somehow. They realize this. And oftentimes what a narcissist will do is they will actually just run away from you. They will ghost you. They will give you silent treatment. All because they know they're going to be bombarded with what you figured them out about, whether it's cheating, lying, stealing, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You figured them out about something. And they don't want to face the consequences of this. They don't want to face a confrontation with you because they have nothing to say. They have no straws left. They have nothing to say. And they know they've been figured out. And this is why some of you go through a discard. Some of you will go through silent treatment, ghosting, and then a discard. Like, it won't be an immediate discard, but you'll go through the process of like, hold on, like, you'll be trying to talk to them. They're not listening. You try and talk to them, they're not listening. And they're making it hard to communicate, you know, and basically it's them running, they're running scared. They're running scared. They start running scared from you because they know that if they stay around you, you've already seen through the veil now. You see what it's about. You've worked them out. You know they've cheated, or you know they've lied, or you know they've done whatever. And this is exactly what happened in my situation. Put it in the comment section if it happened to you as well. But I feel like I figured out the narcissist about lying, and then they started playing silent treatment, tried to ghost me, stopped communicating. Wasn't saying that they want to break up or anything like that, but they were not meeting up. They were doing all of these things, and it was all because I was starting to work at a new company, a new job, a university, and it made them insecure. But at the same time, so I don't know if they purposely revealed their nature or I caught them out, you know. That's how cunning they are. But I caught them out about lying, and they knew how passionate I was about lies. Like, I thought we had a trusting relationship, so it was like a deal breaker. Basically, the relationship's over. I always said to them, if you lie, I catch you out about lying, the relationship's done, because then I can't trust you anymore. And I used to say this to them, and I know that might sound a bit like, I don't know the right word to describe it. I know that might sound a bit wrong for me to say that, but it was just a principle that I lived by. Like, you know, I was getting closer to God. I felt like truth was very important between partners. And what I'm saying is to you, when I figured them out, they ran scared. They made so much drama. They called police. They made so much headache for me. All because I figured them out. And they were just running away from the reality of facing me and being able to, you know, on the phone momentarily they said, no, I didn't do that, and they tried to deny it, but they never actually barefaced to my face they knew I saw through them, you know. I went cold. Like, when I figured them out, I went cold. Like, I felt cold. Like, it totally just popped that bubble I was in. It totally just popped that bubble, and they know it has. They know it's over. It's game over. And this is why they run scared. They run off into the distance. You know, I made a video earlier about how they hide their new supply. That's what I'm saying. They probably was caught in a new supply in this process, hiding the new supply from me. All because they can't actually face up to what they done. They can't face up to it. And this is why I want you to understand that some of you have gone through a discard and you're confused. You don't understand why. And maybe it's just because they saw something in you, your body language, a non-verbal communication, and they felt like somehow you figured them out. And that could be possibly why you was on the receiving end of a discard. It's quite possible. This is what they do. They do run scared. They don't like to be exposed. Exposing a narcissist, you know, they don't like that. They don't like that. So they know if they stay with us, we're going to expose them for what they are. To all the interlinked families and friends and all of that, they're going to get exposed for what they are. And they don't want exposure. That's one of the narcissist's biggest fears, is being exposed for what they are. That is one of the narcissist's biggest fears. They never, ever want to be exposed. And they would rather run off into the distance with a new supply than confront you about it. You see, in a real, loving, kind relationship, if someone made a mistake, they'd be open about their mistake. They would be transparent about their mistake. They would say, all right, okay, I did this wrong. And then you deal with the situation. You either continue moving forward, you work through it. You know, it would be an effort by both people to either work through it or break up or whatever. It would be done in a civil way. Whatever happens, the result of whatever happens would be done in a civil way. But you're not going to get that with a narcissist. You're going to get the narcissist running off, playing games, ghosting you, giving you silent treatment, manipulating you, then discarding you. And then by the time the discard happens, you start chasing after them, and it's like, hold on a minute, they've just moved the goalpost so much. At one point, we was in a position where I was in the winning, not in the winning position, but you was in a position of power, where you was holding someone accountable for the wrongness that they done. And next minute, they've moved it to a discard, where you're now vulnerable in a place of vulnerability, and they flipped it on you. And this is what they do, they flip it on you. They don't want to be confronted. They don't want to be held responsible. They don't want to be accountable for their actions. They don't want this to happen to them. So they run scared. This doesn't always happen with narcissistic situations. Not always, but it can happen. So I believe that this video will benefit someone out there that has been through a similar experience to mine, because sometimes you may not have even realized. Some of you may not have even realized till you watch this video that, hold on a minute, I did figure them out about something. And then shortly after, the relationship abruptly ended. And then you'll figure it out. You'll be like, oh my goodness, that's actually what happened. They was running scared, and that's why the relationship ended. And you'll figure it out, and you'll realize that they moved the goalpost. They escalated the situation. They ghosted you. They gave you silent treatment, all to not face up to the consequences of their actions and be held accountable, because they're scared of being held accountable. They're scared of being exposed. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find a link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find a link in the description box. Currently, I've got a secondary channel, a spiritual channel. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.